Maya, Aztec, and Inca by Juan Fer Suarez. Do you imagine living with the most important pre-Columbian civilizations in Latin America that are the Maya, Aztec, and Inca? I will teach you their beliefs, their major accomplishments, and how they ended. The Aztecs and the Mayas were the most violent civilizations in the era, and they were also the most intelligent. The Inca was the best civilization using masonry. The Maya, Inca, and Aztecs have many similarities and differences. Religion was one of the most important aspects of the three civilizations. One aspect the Maya, the Aztec, and the Inca have in common is that they were polytheistic, it's meaning that they believe in more than one god. The Maya's major god was Hunapku. Including the Aztec religion, believed that the sun fought darkness every night and arose to save mankind. They also believed in 13 heavens and 9 hells. Some gods of the Aztec represent things, and others, like Quetzalcoatl, the god of wisdom. In the Inca civilization, the most important god is the sun god Inti. One of the aspects of these civilizations are their major accomplishments. The most advanced civilizations were the Mayas because they were the ones that create the calendars that is a very useful object to determine days. They were the most advanced in astronomy and they were the earliest civilization between these three. The Maya developed mathematics, including zero. They also developed calendars using astronomy and created a deadly ball game that the team that lost was killed and used in a sacrifice. As well as the Mayas, the Aztecs built huge unique structures. They also made roads so that they could trade. Like the Maya, their calendar was used for religious purposes. In particular, the Inca Empire created wind instruments. They work really good with textiles and stonework. They also invent a system that consists in recording information. This method is known as quipus. These are some of the main creations of these three civilizations. The end of these three civilizations are different. Some were conquered and some declined. The Mayan civilization before their decline were made up of powerful city-states. These cities were home to vast populations and were ruled by a dominant ruler. 100 years later, the cities were in ruin, abandoned, and left to the jungle to reclaim. In particular, Cortés, a Spanish conquistador, attacked the Aztecs with horses, crossbows, and heavy swords. But not only Cortés made them disappear, it was also a disease called smallpox that killed the rest of the Aztecs and ended their civilization. The Inca also ended thanks by a disease that the Spaniards brought to Latin America in 1532, and they also invaded bringing war. This is how these three amazing civilizations come to an end. This is all I can tell you, but I think there are more things that we haven't discovered about them. I hope you understand what these three amazing civilizations developed during the time they exist. I hope you learned from my information.